The Marion Jones Sporting Complex saw a massive turnout on Friday night for the Belize District Football Association's semi-finals matches. The night took a tragic turn during the second and final game between Survivors Football Club and Reggae Boys Football Club. 36 minutes into the match, a Survivors player was fouled inside the penalty box, setting the stage for a crucial penalty shot. The tension was palpable as the players prepared for the decisive moment. Just as the goalkeeper and the kicker were getting ready, gunshots suddenly rang out, grabbing the attention of everyone on the field. There was a moment of stunned silence before a second round of shots sent the athletes scrambling for cover. In the chaos, a woman was seen sprinting across the field to grab her child who was playing near the outdoor gym. The shots had come from the direction of a group of spectators near the entrance, causing panic and confusion among the crowd. Today, Commissioner of Police Chester Williams confirmed that there was a breakdown of communication between law enforcement officers.
Certainly there is some breakdown in terms of the police officers working at such a game. I can say to you that I was not aware of that game being played. And I also checked with Mr. Romero, and he too said that he was not aware of the game.
As the shots rang out, there was a stampede in the stands as fans ran for cover. In the aftermath, one woman was seen on the ground overtaken by grief and in disbelief. A black car, its passenger door flung open, sped out of the parking lot with shooting victims inside, racing towards a nearby Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital. Blood stained the ramp leading up to the stands where the victims were shot, a grim reminder of the night's violence.
We are seeing that there is a trend where people are putting together sporting activities, and I will say in good faith, to be able to bring rivaling groups together as a way of doing intervention through sports. But instead of applying to the Commissioner of Police for security, they find their own police officers and they get those police officers to provide security for them. And many a times the level of security that they are getting for these events is not adequate.
Spectators shaken and in shock gathered on the football field. Tragically, well-known street figure Brandon Baptist, 39, was pronounced dead in the aftermath.
There is no way on earth would we have allowed 3 police officers to work a game of such magnitude, where they're lone gang members. So the fact that there is this shortcut needs to be eliminated, and I have said to commanders that if it is that they encounter any such event and there is inadequate security there, or they have not applied to the commander on the grounds or to the Commissioner of Police, that they must bring the event to a stop until they can get adequate police to work these events.
The incident prompted a statement by the President of the Football Federation of Belize, Sir Chuk.
A placement for unity was struck with fear and grief. We extend our deepest condolences to the victims, their families, and all affected by this meaningless act of savagery. Football is meant to inspire, build character, and unite, not to be a place of sorrow.
The Belize District First Division tournament draws teams from all over the district, but most are from Belize City, a municipality gripped by gun violence. Brandon Baptist was likely at the game on Friday to support his brothers Akeem, Raheem, and Hubert Baptist, who all play for the Lake Independence Football Club. But where was the police presence? A police mobile arrived just 5 minutes after the shooting, and one person was seen being handcuffed and placed in the back of the vehicle. News 5 has learned that only 4 police officers were assigned to the event due to a lack of sponsorship for the tournament.
This year, the FFB is expanding initiatives in new programs such as Goals Before Guns and Not Impossible Because She Is Possible, These programs will reach over 3,000 at-risk youths. But programs alone are not enough. With the combined efforts of parents, mentors, coaches, and community leaders, we can teach our children that violence is never the answer and that their lives are important.
A Premier League match scheduled for Sunday at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex had been postponed.
I had advised the president of FFB for us to postpone yesterday's game to give us some time to be able to deal with what took place on Friday. Again, it's not because we don't think that we could have handled it, but most of our officers are engaged in either the investigation of the Friday night incident or doing operations in the Martins area and other areas to avert any retaliation.
Interestingly, the stadium was bustling again on Saturday morning, less than 12 hours after the tragic incident, for high school and college sports. This time, police officers were out in full force, conducting thorough searches on students at the entrance. The bloodstains from the previous night's murder still mark the footpath, a stark reminder for the young athletes of the violence that had occurred. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.